All right, this is going to be the break for Panini Contenders box number 6 right here. What we're going to do is going to pull up my random.org right here. All right, so here is the list of participants. So we got everybody from Paul, Young, Jesse, Ed, Patrick, Heather, Fred, Zach, Daniel, Pete, Matt, Heather. All right. So we're going to copy this list. Right click and copy. Going to go to random.org. Right click and paste. Hit randomize 7 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. Young K, you're going to have the Redskins. So we're going to copy this list here. Going to pull up our NFL spreadsheet. Simply going to right click, paste. And here we go. Heather, you got the Cardinals. Paul with the Falcons. Heather, Ravens, Bills, Panthers. Dustin with the Bears. Jesse, Bengals and Browns and Cowboys. Patrick F, you got the Broncos and Lions. Fred, you got the Packers. John Moore, Texans. Daniel P, Colts. Larry, Jags. Pete, Chiefs. Jesse, Dolphins. Zach, Vikings. Matt, Patriots. Zach, Saints. Ed, Giants. Heather, Jets. Jesse, Raiders. Larry, Eagles. Fred, Steelers. Zach M with the Chargers. Zach A with the 49ers. Paul S, Seahawks. Thomas with the Rams. Ed, Bucks. Paul S, Titans. And Young K, you got the Redskins. So while you guys are talking trades, I'm going to take the shrink wrap off of here. This is Contenders box 6. Going to print out this list. All right. So here we go. Doesn't look like anybody's trading. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these packs right here. Going to lay these packs out. Kind of messy here laying these packs out. I apologize. There we go. We'll get them straight. All right, so anybody trading? Anybody making any trades? All right. So Fred says Steelers for the Jets. All right, looks like we're going to have a trade. Steelers for the Jets. So the Jets is Heather. And the Steelers is Fred. So Fred is coming to the Jets. And Heather coming to the Steelers. All right. How do I get my picture so clear? Buy a HD webcam. That's all you got to do. Broadcast in HD and buy an HD webcam. Other box breakers are too cheap to do that. It's as simple as that. Buy an HD webcam and broadcast in HD. That's it. That's all you got to do. Tell those other guys not to be so cheap. People want to see the cards. They want to see them. They don't want to see a bunch of blurry crap going on. Hey, man, I'm just speaking from experience. All right, next up. I'm not broadcasting from any external site. So here we go. Next up. First pack right here. Let's see what we get. Let me move these back. Okay, Antonio Gates, Matt Schaub, Kenny Britt, Mike Wallace, and Aaron Rodgers. I'm shipping out all the base cards. So if you guys see a team that you own, it's coming out to you. I'm just not going to call every team because we don't want to sit here for longer than it takes on this. But I'm sending all these out right here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Santana Moss. Look at that. Santana Moss. That is 19 of 20. Washington Redskins going out to Mr. Young K. Y to the K, Young K. All right. That's nasty right there. Then we got the Matt Ryan and a Jimmy Graham. Next up. That's a nice pull. We got a Christian Ponder. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Got the Rookie of the Year contenders, Melvin Ingram. Wes Welker, who I heard is going to test free agency, and Jay Cutler. You guys hear about that, about Wes Welker? Is he going to test it? We'll take him over there in Miami. I was a Dolphins fan. We'll take him back over there. We need some help at wide receiver. All right, we got AP. Mr. Peterson, Fred Jackson. What do we got here? Ba-doom, ba-doom. It's a redemption. Stephen Hill, Jets. Somebody just scored 5 points. Fantasy break standings. Right there. Fred P. made the trade. Capitalizes. Fred P. 5 points. Capitalized on the trade. Matt Forte and Deshaun Jackson. Next up, we got an Ndamukong Suh. Danny Amendola. Here we go. Got a Omar Bolden. Denver Broncos, Patrick F. You just scored 5 points in the fantasy breaks standings. It is not the short print. Man. And here we go. We got a LaShawn McCoy. Yes, you are correct, Ed. You are correct, sir. Absolutely correct. The Ted Williams went to John Moore. That was awesome, wasn't it? And Jesse got the jersey. Thanks for pointing that out. LaShawn McCoy and Willis McGahee. I need to deputize you guys, man. Ed, I need to make you a deputy. Dale, I need to make a deputy. Fred P. A couple other guys need to make deputies here. Give you guys badges. Helping me out quite a bit. Santonio Holmes. Josh Freeman. Chandler Jones. Paul Wooden. Him too. I didn't know you were here, man. Paul Wooden. Matthew Stafford. Sam Bradford. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm going to send you guys badges. You watch. Send every one of you guys a badge. Dwayne Bowe. Joe Flacco. We got the Santonio Holmes, legendary. Sidney Rice. Laurent Robinson. Man, I hope we can do this Heritage here soon. Next up, we've got our Reggie Bush, Ray Lewis. Uh-oh, got an autographed Baltimore Ravens. Bobby Rainey. 5 points to the Ravens. Heather W. Heather W. just scored 5 points with the Bobby Rainey auto. Let's see if it's short printed. No, it's not. All right. Matt Castle. Michael Turner. And next up here, we got Hakeem Nicks, Josh Cribbs, got the MVP, Cam Newton, Eli Manning, AJ Green. Next up, Dallas Clark, Torrey Smith. Oh my God. It's the wrong Colt. Chandler Harnish. Going out to Daniel P. Just scored 5 points. Daniel P. 5 points. Oh man. It's not the short print. When I saw that, I said, oh man. Darius Hayward-Bay and Peyton Manning. When I saw that, I got all excited. Turns out to be a Chandler Harnish. Come on, man. I was thinking, how much am I going to offer this guy for this card? That's what I was thinking, all in one thought. Ryan Matthews, Jordy Nelson, Shea McClellan, Andy Dalton, and Antonio Brown. Yep, you've been harnished. That's a great term for that. You've been harnished. All right, Vincent Jackson, Anthony Fasano, got a Ben Roethlisberger, Santana Moss, and a Rob Gronkowski. Ben Roethlisberger. I've never seen a guy with janitors on his payroll. 3 o'clock in the morning cleaning up bathrooms with bleach. Tony Romo, Alex Smith. Uh-oh, Chris Givens. There we go. That's a nice one there. Chris Givens. St. Louis Rams, Thomas S. You just scored 5 points in the Fantasy Breaks standings. 5 points, Chris Givens. It's not a short print. All right. DeMarco Murray and a Vernon Davis. All right, next up. Let's see what we got in the next one here. Arian Foster. Jake Locker. Legendary Marcus Allen. Donald Brown. And a Larry Fitzgerald. So hopefully they can stick us with one more auto here. We'll see. We'll see if we can get Ray Rice, Mark Sanchez, Doug Martin, Rookie of the Year's Contenders, Cam Newton, and Darren McFadden. So if you're seeing these cards, I'm shipping out all the base cards coming to you. Let me bite it. Base cards are coming to you. So if you're scoping this out, Carson Palmer, Des Bryant, be looking out for these base cards. Pierre Garçon and a Tom Brady. Mr. Tom Brady. Next up, we got a Tim Tebow, Miles Austin, Robert Turbin, Richard Sherman, and a Blaine Gabbert. So still looking for that elusive Andrew Luck. RG3, Calvin Johnson, Steven Jackson. We got the MVP, Calvin Johnson right here. Steve Smith and a Michael Vick. So I'm looking for the gold MVP card. That's the one I'm looking for. All right, next up, Frank Gore, Andre Johnson, Chris Johnson, Early Doucette the third, and a Drew Brees. Jamal Charles, Roddy White. Here is another auto right here. Miles Burris. Oakland Raiders, Jesse. Jesse scores 5 points. Jesse with the Miles Burris. Let's see if it's a short print. It is. Miles Burris, short print right there. Nice one, Jesse. Nice one. Got Demaryius Thomas and a Marshawn Lynch. So nice pull, Jesse. Got the SP. Percy Harvin, Stevie Johnson. Got the MVP Brady, Randy Moss, and a Reggie Wayne. Mr. Reggie Wayne. Boy, his numbers went up last year having a quarterback throwing him the ball, huh? What a difference between Curtis Painter and Andrew Luck. Ahmad Bradshaw and Jarvis Green Ellis. We got a Mark Barron, Rookie of the Year Contenders. Maurice Jones-Drew and a Beanie Wells. Down to a couple of packs left. This is Contenders Box 6. We got Phillip Rivers, Greg Jennings, Dallas Clark, Marcus Colston, and a Brandon Marshall. And the last pack, we got a Torrey Smith, Tim Tebow, got the legend, Greg Jennings, Donnie Avery, and London Fletcher. So that's Contenders box number 6.